What is your purple cow?
Wait a minute! Who are you?
Yes, you heard it right. Remember the times that you were asked by your employers why we should hire you? It would take you a few seconds or a minute before you could really answer the question, and then you start talking a lot of things like, I can do this, I can do that, I am determined, I am hardworking, or even I could be the best employee you could ever hire right now. And the list goes on. But for me, if you really understand what is your purple cow, it will be easier for you to sell yourself what makes you stand out from the rest and showcase that you deserved to be noticed. And this is something to do with what we're going to talk about today, which is how to start your personal brand and why you should do it now. Try to go to Google, type your name, and hit search. What comes up? If you see nothing at all, or it doesn't say what you really want to do or who you want to become one day, then you should better start building your personal brand. Arami Wasatros here, your girl boss for video brand strategy and YouTube channel growth. Let me just tell you why I really care on talking about creating your personal brand. Because just like you, I also struggled how to position myself, how should I present my personal identity as a professional or even my private self. And just in case this applies to you, building a business around my brand. And to think that there are a lot of people who has the same skills or abilities like mine, or even better than what I do, how can I compete? What is my edge for me to have an authority on my chosen industry? What is my purple cow? So that's why I invested in myself in terms of mindset, productivity, networking,
God, please, no! No! No!
and improving my skills. But there's one thing in your head right now that you need an answer. What's up with purple cow? Purple Cow is a marketing concept created and introduced by well-established marketer and entrepreneur Seth Godin. On his 2003 book, Purple Cow: Transform Your Business by Being Remarkable, Godin claims that if a product or a service isn't as unique and remarkable like a purple cow, it is most unlikely to sell, even how creative you are in advertising it. Well, if you look at it, cows almost look like the same. And if you see one in purple, it just makes sense. So this also speaks much about personal branding. So when you have a personal brand, it helps you to become intrinsically different from the crowd. And admit it, in this noisy world with strong competition out there, it is hard to feel you are heard. And most of the time, people are too busy and will ignore a lot of things or messages unless you break through that noise with something remarkable and exceptional. But what is really a brand? So instead of telling you what it is, I'm going to show you what it is not. So let me just reference the podcast interview made by the Emmy Award-winning motion designer and the founder of The Future, Chris Do, and the copywriter legend, Marty Neumer. And in just 4 minutes, Marty was able to summarize what really a brand is and debunking the misconceptions that revolves around it. So first, brand is not a product. You may hear a lot of people say they bought this brand, that brand, where in fact, they just bought a product or a service in exchange for money, and that product is under a certain brand. Next, brand is not a logo. Well, completely agree with it. It's just part of the visual asset, but it's not a brand. It's a symbol of the brand. Brand is not a promise. And this actually made me curious because I hear it a lot from people that it says it is a brand. But come to think of it, just from the word promise, it connotes a lot of layers and definitions from what really it is. It's like just a declaration what would be the consumer might feel if they get this product or service, or assuring them of what will happen. So yes, I agree, it's not a brand. But if you have a better reasoning on this, I am open for your feedback and let me know in the comments. So here it is. Brand is the end result. And by Marty's words, it is the customer's gut feeling about a product, a service, or a company. And when we put that perspective on personal branding, it is what you make others feel. And what makes it really interesting is when you make your own brand, you're not just creating one brand, but you're creating millions of it, depending how many your audiences are, and each one of them has a different brand of you. It is what happens in people's heads, the kind of reputation the brand created, and what results the brand produced. But the next thing you're more interested with is how to start your personal brand today. So there's a lot of process all over the internet how to create a compelling, unique, and engaging personal brand, but I will let you in on my secret sauce, how I did mine. And just a little bit of disclaimer, I didn't do this alone. I got a lot of help on how should I craft my personal brand. So shout out to my mentors and coaches out there. Thank you. And the information didn't come in just one sitting, so this will be a summary of what I learned. So let's do a rundown. It always starts from you. You may have the biggest dreams out there, but if you don't have the right mindset in place, it will be hard for you to accomplish them. You are your brand. You have to live it. It is the manifestation of who you are and amplify what is your life's purpose. So I identified my chosen skill or what I do, and then my target market, who are the people who can benefit from my skill, and my offer or the results that I'm giving to my target market. If you want me to make a different video about this, let me know in the comments and let's try. You're building your reputation right here. And how authentic and genuine you are to your audiences, to your own story, and how true you are to your skills. It will be easier for you to manage a personal brand on a daily basis. And not only that, when you earn a strong reputation on your craft and your industry, that alone will help you build the brand you want. And the initial steps that you can do with this is to lend an hour or two to hone your chosen skill or do it in a regular basis. Over time, people will recognize your expertise in your area, and since this is your own skill set, you can show your authenticity through your craft. Share a story. So this is the part you can showcase your purple cow by sharing your true story, your real life experiences. And one of the biggest marketing trends to date is that brands are embracing the power of storytelling. And whenever you tell a story, you improve your audience's retention and recalling prominent events. And by building a true narrative or story around your brand, you can develop long-lasting relationships and even trust on your end. Now, what you can do with this is to write consistent content around your brand, and two of the best medium out there are written content and videos. You have to be consistent. No matter how great your messaging is, if you're not consistent in delivering that to your target audience, or the ideas don't coherent with each other, you might leave them confused what truly is your brand voices because of the content inconsistencies, or they might feel you might just abandon your brand as a whole and it might derail the effectiveness of your brand. Failure is inevitable and all of us don't have an exception pass from it. So what you can do is to reevaluate what have gone wrong, own it, and then try again. I do understand that when you fail, people may call you a lot of names, but that's okay. What's scarier? Not trying at all. Have a mentor. Have someone or a few people in your similar niche you can look up to and follow their successful examples. And actually, the best teacher is learning from the experiences of others. Emulate their daily habits, learn from their mistakes, and dodge from it as much as possible. So your action steps is to start marketing yourselves like how the celebrities and influential people do it. The goal is to fast track your growth as a personal brand. Also, don't forget to add your own uniqueness and create a positive impact to others. Wow, that's a lot to take in. But I do hope I was able to give you some insights on how to build your personal brand. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you think about the topic, and don't forget to share this to a lot of people who are struggling to find their life's purpose, their worth, or even identifying themselves from this society. You might just help them one day. This is Rami saying, be the boss of your life. See you in my next video prompt.